Hey, Dan Westfall, Client Focused Financial here. So, topic I'm going to talk about today has to do with 401k loans. So, I got a question from an old friend of mine that was asking if you have a 401k loan, when are they due if you were to leave that job that you have the 401k at? Which is a great question. So, the answer to that is, with typically what happens is that it's due 60 to 90 days after you're to leave. So now there's a couple different situations on what may end up happening if you're in this situation. So if you have a traditional 401k, which would be pre-tax money versus a Roth 401k, if you don't know the difference between the two, you're probably in a traditional 401k because a Roth 401k is after-tax money. Not a lot of plans have that. It's a little bit more of a newer thing, but great idea if you have the option to look into it. But most of you probably have a traditional 401k where it's all pre-tax money that's going in there in a lot of cases. And the way that it would work if you were to leave there and you had a loan that was taken out against that plan is that if you don't pay the money back, you owe income taxes on it. It's almost like as if you were to just take the money outright out of the plan and you hadn't taken the loan. So you'd have to pay your general income taxes on it, which may be 22-24% depending on how much income you make, plus you pay a 10% penalty on that on top of that. So you could be paying 30+% in income taxes on that in a pre-tax 401k plan. In a Roth 401k plan, a little bit different because that's after-tax money. So you've already paid the taxes on the money that went in there, but if you end up leaving and you have to pay the loan back, if you don't have the money to pay the loan back that you can just pump into there, well, the same thing would be true, but you only pay the 10% penalty. You don't pay income taxes on it of 22 or 24%, whatever your income tax bracket may be. You only pay the 10% on the amount of money that has grown. So say you put, say your account's $10,000 and $9,000 of it is money that you put into it, only $1,000 being the actual gain within the account. You only owe 10% penalty on that $1,000 in that example, so $100. So it's not quite as bad, but still ideally you don't want to be paying those penalties. But if you're stuck in that situation of having to take out a loan and in that spot where you end up wanting to change jobs, know what ultimately is going to happen within your 401k loan if you're not able to just pay that money back right away. So it's a great question. If you guys have more questions that affect your lives in any sort of way, feel free to reach out to me, DM me with questions, comments, concerns. I'd be more than happy to talk about them with you either one-on-one or create a video about it to talk to everybody about. Feel free to call me if you want to have a conversation in more detail about your specific situation. But until next time, appreciate you checking me out.